Hey everybody, this is Geo Joe here today with a video tutorial on the GV Cloud mobile app. Within the GV Cloud mobile app, you have two sections, the Cloud VMS and the Cloud Access Control. And for today's video, I would like to focus on a new feature within the Access Control section where it allows you to add in a new user and assign them a schedule, or you can delete an existing user right from your mobile device. So let's take a look at how this works. When you're in the GV Cloud mobile app, make sure that your tab for access control is expanded just by clicking on where it says access control. And you'll notice there's a new option down below that says user list. If we click user list, you're going to see a list of your existing card holders. You can scroll through there, you can click on a user if you want, you can see their information. You even have the ability to go in and you can maybe add another card to that user. Right where it says card info down below, you can hit the plus sign. You can choose what bit rate of card that you want. You can also go ahead and type in a card number that you want to assign them. You can give them a PIN code right there if they have a keypad at the door. You can activate or make a card inactive. And you can also go in and assign temporary access for a card. Let's say, for example, you want to give them access from maybe a certain date until maybe a week later. You can go in and select an activation and deactivation date, and then it would make that schedule work automatically. And then down below, access rule. This is something where you would have to have had this set up within your GV Cloud webpage prior to coming into the mobile app. But if you have created access rules or schedules within the GV Cloud website, you can actually go in and now select one of those schedules or more of those schedules to assign to that user. Top right-hand corner, you also have a trash can. If you want to go ahead and delete a card that you have already added to that user, you can do that. And then, of course, if you make any new cards here for the user, just make sure to hit save and it will save it for the user. If we go back, up in the top right-hand corner, you'll notice there's a plus sign. If you want to delete out that user completely, you can do that. But let's take a look at adding in a new user. So if we go back to the home screen, in the top right-hand corner, you will see a plus sign. So we're going to hit that. And then right there, you'll want to give them a display name. So you'll enter in their name. I'll just make a generic John Smith. And then as far as for a picture, you can click on the picture icon. And you can either use the camera built into your phone, or if you have a photo of that person, you can select it from your photo library. But let's say, for example, we hit camera. And then you have your picture right here. Snap your picture, hit use photo. And now that photo is assigned to this user. And then within user info, you can go ahead and hit the edit button right there. Type in their information. And as you can see, there are several fields here. You can get as detailed with this as you want, but I'm going to go ahead and enter in some information here. And again, there's a lot of different fields, so just make sure you fill out what you want, scroll down, and then hit OK, and then it will save that user's data. And then if you come down a little bit further, there is a card info button right there. So you'll want to hit the plus sign on card info. And we would go through the same process that we just went through. Of course, you'll need to know what card number you want to assign to that person. So I'll just give a generic one here. Let's say I want to give myself a PIN code as well. I can do that. And then let's make this a temporary card. So we'll choose activation date, and we'll pick from today, right now, until maybe a few days later. Let's give it until the end of the weekend. And then we'll scroll down, and of course we want to click in access rule. And then we'll have our access rules here. I'll be put in the sales category. Click off of that, and then just make sure you hit save. And then on this field right here, hit save. And that user is now added into the system. We should be able to scroll down, and there is that new user that we just added right at the bottom. This has been a tutorial video on how to add and delete users from the GV Cloud mobile app. For further information on our product line, please check us out at www.geovision.com.tw/us. Thanks a lot for watching.